listening to The Nasty Table, the premier source for tabletop role-playing actual play. Now come on in, relax, and pull up a seat to The Nasty Table. Last session at the Nasty Table.
I could take all or some of the payment that would go to you and invest it for you.
Why not just offer us to say, keep coming with me?
Day by day, he's convincing me that he's a crook.
Fort Chasm welcomes all. Behave or be buried.
Mind if I check your cargo?
Takes out a small pouch. I do, yes. In the center, this fighting pit. Arcane users wanted. See O-Lure at Godgut Keep. Rattlesnakes unfold. The front cover is a painting in the place where the cactus flowers bloom. As promised, 30 apiece. They have dispatched a war party to the Ebon Mines. I'll be leaving midday tomorrow for Bazganam, and you'll see. Good night, and likely goodbye. Oh no! Take a look at the wording on the box. It's really important.
You got him?
Oh yeah, I fucking got him.
They came in.
They came.
Hi, Alex.
Hey.
I don't like that they're like beef textured.
Oh, the Arby's!
Yeah, the Arby's dice.
They came in. How are you, Alex?
Yo.
I'm good, how are you
These are crazy.
Arby's dice?
Yeah.
These are fucking
Here, let Alex see. Put him up to the camera.
Whoa, holy shit. The 6 is the Arby's logo.
Is that somebody that made them, or did Arby's sell
No, that was
them?
Arby's. I bought that on Arby's.com. I'm like dead ass. I bought these on Arby's.com.
You know there's just some fucking dork up in their marketing.
Yeah. 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 Oh, do you want to explain to Alex what's going on?
Alex, I'm really sad that you're gonna be missing. I don't want to say missing out on it because this is
Maybe it's
gonna
gonna encourage him to come.
Maybe you'll just come
Maybe.
back soon. I don't know. We'll see. But physically, I cannot include you in this because I can't pass a drink through the fucking TV. But over the break, my birthday, Joe got me this.
Oh my god, that's
so
sick.
Every session from here on out, I'm going to be making a new drink for everybody to try.
Holy shit.
It's a Dungeons and Dragons themed drink. Yep.
Oh, dude, that's sick. Oh my god.
So, I mean, if you got a little liquor cabinet, maybe I'll send you the recipes, next time,
Dude.
and you can make them yourself. That kind of works. That's the way to do it through the can.
We should all get
the bill
we should all
press
just
is
like
open.
kind of get like shirtless. I mean, I'm kind of cool. I'm cool with
I'm
that.
down.
I mean, after these fucking drinks, I might.
All right, Celebration Brew.
Yes, lay it on me. Oh wait. All right. Sorry, Vic. Celebration brew.
All right,
Not an
Celebration Brew. All right, this frothy blend of rum, beer, and citrus came to Baldur's Gate with the dwarven diaspora. Diaspora? Can someone help me with that word? Can you help me with that word?
I think
What
you
does
have
that
it as
mean?
diaspora.
Diaspora?
Diaspora. But it's
Moving
not
from the
actually.
mountains to the city, a traditional dwarven drink beloved for its golden hue. It feels like a bucket of sunshine in the dingy dark of the underground world, and its popularity has not waned in the new above-ground grayness of the city. Celebration Brew is not tied to any specific event in dwarven culture. On the contrary, dwarves will order this drink to commemorate anything at all. Discovered a new gold deposit? That's cause for a celebration. Had a new baby? That's cause for a celebration. Lost a shoe? It's cause for a celebration.
Made it to
The
Friday.
drink is also known as liquid courage because there are times when everything is grim and hope is hard to come by. On occasions when there is nothing to celebrate, well, that's when you need some liquid courage to get you through. Any other circumstances, cause for a celebration. Let's get it going.
I had something that I wanted to say that ties into that for celebration. I've been meaning to tell you guys this.
Let's do it.
For like a month and a half,
What?
but we haven't met. Next weekend, I'm getting engaged.
Holy shit!
baby.
Let's go.
Calls for a
Okay,
celebration.
it is calls for a celebration.
I've been meaning to tell you guys for months.
Are you guys going somewhere? Where are you going? It says 30 seconds. I'm not gonna go that long though.
You can go that long.
I'm already sweating. I don't know if it's gonna be good. We'll see.
Cheers to celebration.
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 It looks like iced tea.
Whoa. Interesting.
It's got like almost like a vanilla.
That's
Is that
gotta
the
be
triple sec?
No,
Yeah, there's triple sec in it.
really.
Triple sec's not vanilla though.
Am I not getting a
This is
vanilla?
actually good.
I'm getting
It's
I'm
like
getting a
a-
vanilla taste.
It's
like a cider y.
It's like a
Yeah,
heavier.
cidery.
It's like a heavier
really,
blue
but-
moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, like a creamy blue moon.
That ain't bad.
I could
Like,
kill myself on 3 or 4 of those.
Oh fuck, we're gonna get hammered.
That ain't bad, dude.
Like a
Cream moonshine too.
Blue Moon Nitro Brew or something. Very delicious. Wow.
Dwarven drinks. Here.
Imagine having that. You get back to the
Dwarven
tavern
drinks,
after a
fellas.
big adventure.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like the way he's describing it, like dwarves like going in the mines all day and just
I
coming
love
back
that they
with
all have a
fucking
story.
ripped up hands.
They
and
all
someone
have a
just
story.
hands
I
one
was
of
reading
these.
some of them and I was like, I can't wait to read these out to everybody.
Delicious.
It's actually good. I honestly
Wow.
mixing
That's
it, I
really
was
good.
like, this is gonna be disgusting.
We're definitely gonna encounter some really shitty drinks in there.
You
was
should
reading the
have
one.
heard the one that I read.
It was just a worse Bloody Mary.
Let me get a recap of that last session. It was
I don't remember.
a lot.
But did we even touch on you?
I wanted to kind of touch on it briefly because the only people who witnessed it, he's sipping wine. Look at that big dog.
Good for you. There's
wine.
nothing else to drink in a tank top.
So true.
Is it red or
Dude,
red.
I got that fucking like
like straight moonshine?
Mediterranean BO going on.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
I'm loving this.
You put a lot in there.
That's the same exact amount. I'm
Sip
measuring.
it slower. Sip
We
it slower.
haven't started yet.
I know.
I'm measuring.
I'm gonna be a menace.
Shit, I'm measuring. That's not more. It's just foamy.
This is terrible. I said
We haven't
Jonathan,
even
bro. I said
started
my boy Jonathan. This is
We
terrible.
needed a session like this.
Nothing.
Jonathan.
Flourish.
No, I was rolling with it. I was like, oh yeah, that's
what, you guys want to fight the
It's gonna be even better in the winter when we're freezing, and then this warms us up. We all get ready.
There's gonna be a very different vibe with pre-doing weekends and post-doing weekends.
Yeah.
on this campaign.
Yeah, that's right.
Holy
A
shit.
noticeable vibe shift. All right. So, still in the wolf call cradle, after finishing a meal with Ihsan, the 4 of you finish and disperse, making your way to your respective rooms. Free of any active contract and with the physical stress of desert travel behind you, a comfortable bed is welcome for most of you. Does anyone have anything that they want to do before you guys bed down for the night?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Do I know? Hassan's staying in this place, right?
Yeah.
Do I know what room he's in?
You could likely infer that he's in the room across from you just based off of, maybe catching him earlier today or something like that.
Okay. I go to his door and kind of lightly knock.
Knock, knock, knock. A few moments pass before the door opens. You see Ihsan still in his overalls, weathered beak and feathered hands, looking out. Hello, Hontō.
Son, can I come in?
Please. He welcomes you in, closes the door. I need everybody to leave the table except for Hontō.
Oh shit.
Ihsan closing the door, you can see his living quarters seem unmoved from when you first checked into your room. So it doesn't seem like he has personal effects out or anything like that. A few bags scattered around, one of which catches your eye very quickly. A large bag just kind of overfilling with silver pieces. And what can I do for you?
I did not want to speak in front of the rest of my party because, well, I'm sure you can tell they are not as fond of you as, well, perhaps I am. I am not even that fond of you. I just trust you more than them. The investment deal, I don't see reason to doubt your business prowess. Hold on to my gold for longer? How much could you make?
If you'd like me to reinvest your 10 gold afterwards, from 10 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 80, it would depend on my travels. It would depend on my safety. What did you have in mind?
I don't really care about any of the gold in my wallet, so why don't you just send to me when you see fit? Whatever you want. I don't know. I don't need this money. When you go to retire, send me a good chunk of change. Do it before you pass.
He nods thoughtfully and almost kind of like shuffles over to the window, looking out into the street, and you can still hear like muffled yelling from outside, just the general sounds of Fort Chasm. He breathes deeply. If that is what you would want, I can make it happen. I'm a wanderer. Hontō, I travel from place to place. I visit strange lands that I'd never been, familiar ones as well. The merchant's life is so deeply entwined with the collection of coin that many miss the point. At least for me, and why I became a merchant was to travel. You speak of retirement, and it is looming on the horizon. But hopefully by the end I will have seen more than I have now.
Well, retirement of the mind is different than retirement of the body, I suppose. When you see fit, send me what you will. I'm simply putting something in motion. I think it would be nice to see the look on my party's faces when I maybe get a gift from you in the future. Maybe after you decease, and maybe when I see you again. I do not know. Keep me in mind, and I head for the door.
As you're walking away, he kind of sits on the edge of his bed and just kind of like looks at you walk, gives you a nod. You walk out, and the door closes. Back to your room.
Yeah.
Levi, you see Hontō walk out of your room, close the door behind him. A few moments later, maybe a minute and a half pass before he walks back in.
What time is it?
Late night.
Okay.
For sure.
Then probably went to bed in between those.
Okay, laid down,
Yeah.
tried to fall asleep. Nothing else you wanted to do?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
No.
Rook, Kree, anything that you guys want to do before bedding down?
I don't think so. I think Rook's fucking beat.
Yeah, same.
Sleep.
Exhausted.
And Hontō coming back
Mechanic.
into your room straight to sleep, or anything that you want to do?
Straight to sleep.
Gotcha. So, sleep takes the four of you, and you awake at different times, but to the sun beating through the windows of the tavern. Rising. What do you guys want to do?
Are we in different rooms?
The room split up right now is Kree, Rook, and then Hontō and Levi.
The norm.
Get up for the day. Knock on their door. Have everybody reconvene in the hallway.
Standing in the hallway.
I didn't say I was standing in the hallway.
I'm standing in the hallway and I knocked on your door.
I'm standing in the hallway.
Knock on the door. See, I always get...
I'm fucking
No,
with
I know you are. I know you're joking, but, like, I'll get, like, scolded for that. Like, yeah, of course. Yeah, okay, fine. I stand up. I walk to the door. I walk out. Like, I always want to take it, like, moment by moment like that. But, so, reconvened in the hallway.
Any thought in going to this God Gut Keep? Seeing if this, I ain't even got a name here. It's gonna pay us for our help going out to those mines?
I don't have any disagreements with doing that.
Yes, what did they say again? It was Olor, I believe it was.
Your guess is good as mine.
I do believe it was Olor, but
Is there like an area, like a bar downstairs, or is
Yeah,
it like
there's a bar. There's a bar downstairs.
yeah, walk downstairs and try
Make your way down.
Yeah, make our way down. Find a bartender, anybody that works here.
Okay, Hontō, as you make your way down, you see the door that Ihsan was in is open, and it looks like there's nothing in there. If you just kind of like peek in, completely empty. Make your way downstairs behind the bar, and this is a very, very simple tavern. There's a couple scattered tables that are around. No patrons in here right now, but you do see behind the bar a woman who you spoke to last session who kind of gave you some expositionary information on the fort itself. Looks like she's just kind of sitting around, like almost like scrubbing some rags in a bucket of water. She doesn't immediately look up as you guys kind of make your way down there.
I can't fucking whistle right now. I whistle to this woman.
She looks up.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hi.
Any way you could direct me towards a God Gut Keep?
Yeah, that's the keep. That's the seat of power for the Cracked Mesa clan. If you go outside, make a right, head down the main road that's there. Off to the right, you'll see the fighting pits, the parade grounds. It's far behind that. You won't be able to miss it. It's a pretty large structure.
Thank you, ma'am. And anywhere I could acquire some food, anything for travel.
I could sell you any kind of traveling rations here, or otherwise, if you think you can beat my price, anywhere in the bazaar would likely sell them.
Appreciate your kindness, ma'am.
She smiles.
Head out.
Are we with you?
It's up to you if you're with him or not.
Kree, are we with him?
I'm in your pouch, and if he's walking away, I'll point a little bit and be like, "Oh, let's go."
I'm with him. We're with him.
Following.
Yeah.
Following as well.
I want to head towards these fighting pits, past. If anybody has anything else?
Where are the fighting pits and all? Like the bazaar? Is that?
Yeah, so the fighting pits, and you were there before, there was signage that dictated them as the parade grounds. They're in almost like the central hub of this fort, right in the center. You'll have to pass it to pretty much go anywhere you want. Even if you want to go to the bazaar, you're going to pass the parade grounds. If you want to go to wherever it was indicated that the God Gut Keep is, you'll have to pass the parade grounds.
Okay.
But as you guys make your way out and begin walking, this place is a mess. You see people like passed out in mud puddles and like different kind of scrap metal reinforcements on the side of the wooden walls just kind of like falling off, like a rivet is loose or something like that. People shouting, people screaming, and by your best assessment, you would imagine it's probably somewhere around like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Continuing on until you reach the parade grounds. Like I mentioned, it's this structure with compact dirt in the middle, stands on either side. Right now, it doesn't seem like anybody's fighting, but there are still some people who are just kind of milling about. You see off to the right of this, far towards the north wall of the fort itself, a larger structure. And it's odd looking, and you may have seen it before, but now having it pointed out as something referred to as the God Gut Keep, you get a closer look at it, and it's this massive temple-like structure. And it's built with metal and wooden walls that are painted like this deep, deep red color, almost like a brownish burgundy color. The building rises itself, and it's a fairly tall structure in like these thick, squat tiers, almost as if it's much, much wider than it is tall. But normally when you see a castle, when you see a fort, there are spires, and it looks like, you know, relatively mundane construction. This looks very, very stylized in a way. And instead of lookouts and towers, there's almost like these nests that are built into the walls of this structure. Probably about a dozen or so, and half of them, you can see even from this distance, look like they have orcs or people in them, keeping a lookout. You'd have to get closer to take a really, really good look at it, just because at this point it's still fairly far from you, but you can at least make out what look like two massive iron doors that are closed on the front of this. Still over near the fighting pits, over near the parade grounds at this point.
I'm sorry, do we see any banners that represent the red banner that I took?
Taking a look, you peek over towards this structure, this fighting pit, and you can see, yes, those banners that are very familiar, the orange, reddish color, tattered banners with a depiction of what looks like a trapezoid on it.
And I'm sorry, I know you said the name of the clan last session. I did not write it down.
Cracked Mesa. The Cracked Mesa clan.
Okay. Can I roll to see if I have any knowledge about these people, or?
Roll history.
$17.
In your travels, you have heard of many clans before, most of which are particularly violent. In your experience, when orcs band together, it is never for anything good, but there are a few exceptions, one of which, namely, is the Cracked Mesa clan. They are, from what you understand, an orcish clan that is mostly held together in peace. A lot of these clans are constantly infighting, fighting for who's the leader, fighting for who's the alpha, the strongest. The Cracked Mesa clan is not like that. They are relatively accepted as a serious faction by other more civilized races, even down to royal families who sometimes might treat them with respect in some regard. They're one of the more well put together orcish clans. And although they're still orcs and they are inherently violent by culture and nature, the Cracked Mesa is relatively tame compared to other more militaristic and violent clans.
Nice. Yeah, I don't really convey it, but I'll hold on to that.
I guess keep walking towards these doors. Is there anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah, approach what we think is the God Gut Keep.
Continuing on, like I mentioned, these two massive iron doors, they're shut, but kind of cresting over, whatever kind of dunes or compacted streets exist here. You see much more of it now. You can see that there's a yard that surrounds this structure, and it's filled with probably 20 or so orcs who seem to be training. You also see half-constructed siege weapons in this yard, specifically a large trebuchet, which I'm not sure who would recognize it as such. Probably Levi, maybe?
Honestly, I don't know. Background, I would say no.
A large thing that two orcs seem to be working on. On approach, you can hear the thud, like the deep, deep thud of boom, 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 drums, and even from here you can hear the barking of orders in a language that you can't understand, but may be able to infer is orcish. In this yard, you can even see there's like stacks, or even in like different parts, racks of shields and spears, and these orcs just practicing like battle movements, maneuvers, and different techniques for fighting. Plenty of familiar banners here, hanging around these yards, hanging on the actual structure itself. Orange, reddish color, tattered, depicting a trapezoid. You guys are still a decent ways away, probably maybe about like a 90-second, 2-minute long walk or so.
Can I eat it for you?
Oh, we eating oranges? No, mine's way too thick. I would, but it's too thick.
Wow.
For the listening audience, he just ate the fucking peel of the orange.
It's called the rind.
Oh!
You guys don't know about my party trick?
I know about your orange thing because I've told many people about your orange thing.
You mean my lemon thing?
No, your oranges.
What oranges?
What's the best place? Where's the best place to eat an orange?
Oh, the shower. Yeah. No, my other thing. I can
Past that.
That's so true.
I can eat like whole lemons, like whole oranges, rind, peel, skin, and all the whole thing. Like when we're out places, I'll always eat like the entire lemon slice with no issue. And then my other party trick is I used to let people put cigarettes out on me. I have a couple marks. Sorry.
Party trick.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Party trick.
Celebration, bro. Banger.
That was delicious, Nick. Thank you
Very
very
good.
much.
Sure, we'll make them again for sure. But we got not for a while though. Not for a while.
Dude,
What kind of wine you drinking, brother?
just like a red blend. Like it's just some
When
dry
are you
wine.
bottling up?
I don't know. I don't have any
Because-
time.
Because
The quails
there's some recipes
that need
that
red wine.
that I could use the red wine for.
Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind.
That's all
Oh,
I'm
that's
saying.
that's bespoke.
So I'm waiting on you. That's all I'm saying.
Godgut keep in view.
We proceed.
Yeah. Approach.
Yeah.
Continuing closer, it is not difficult to see that among these orcs training, one obviously seems to be running the show. A much larger orc with more like bluish color skin. And to be clear, these orcs are not wearing any armor. They're all wearing like loincloths. No shirts, nothing like that. But this larger orc, like I mentioned, bluish color skin, he's wearing full plate armor. Helmet off, walking around, adjusting people's stances, just kind of helping them out along the way. And he actually noticed you guys as you approach. Kind of looks over and doesn't approach, but just kind of like watches you guys as you guys are on approach.
Walk right up to him.
Yeah.
Approaching up, who's leading the way? I'm imagining it's Levi, based off of the previous.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Stepping up, and he does begin to close the distance, these heavy footfalls as he walks up. He speaks to you in a language that you do not understand.
Heard you was looking for some badasses.
Badasses.
Puff my chest up a little bit.
Magic users. Are you one?
Pull out a quill from my bag and flick it around in my fingers. You know, like when people do those pens. Right in front of his face.
Mm.
And look him in the eyes.
He watches. Healing magic.
I use my magical tinkering to make it repeat. Healing magic. The recorded message that he's saying as I flip it in my fingers.
Speaks out.
I've seen magic users before, but we need healing magic. That is what the posting was for.
Rook, you want to show him the goods?
Rook's like in the back, kind of like with his head down. He's like,
Show him what you got in your bag.
What are you talking about?
Don't need to use it. Just give
Rook's
him,
really nervous.
just give him a peek.
He said healing magic? Are you hurt, sir?
No, but I have people who are likely.
Oh, where?
The posting is for a war party. The war party has headed east.
Oh, they're already out there?
Yes.
Well, and I healed myself.
You heal yourself?
Yeah, to show him.
Yeah, and just kind of like, even
because
like...
I am still 10 below.
Okay, so you're actually going to use the healer's
kit?
kit?
I'm actually going to heal myself.
Okay. So making use of the healer's kit and maybe mixed into the actual application of salves and stuff, there is like this radiant healing energy that kind of gets shown out, and he nods.
You are not from here, are you? Any of you?
Rook kind of like laughs. Here? Of course not. You ever seen something like me before? My bet's no.
I have not. There's many things I have not seen. That I at least recognize. What brings the four of you to Fort Chasm? To Vorgath's land?
Fact that it seems like A little group here needs a little bit of help.
Are you mercenaries?
Told you what we were. Badasses. Look around at the rest of the group.
I need you to roll persuade.
I just rolled a 6 on that, by the way. I'm back to max HP.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Seven.
In your tongue, a badass is one who fights and wins, correct? It's an idiom I'm not familiar with, but that's my understanding in common.
Rook kind of mumbles, but like maybe enough to hear him. We're alive.
Badasses or not, if you have access to healing magics and you are looking for work, we can provide it. Are you looking for work?
I turn to my two other compatriots.
Kree looks at Hontō and smirks.
I'm looking for an opportunity. And it seems we have found one, have we not?
Perhaps. What do you know of our clan here?
To use a term it don't seem you're familiar with, seems like y'all a bunch of badasses yourself. Saw that carnage you ripped through. Them fucking clankers.
Come on. Fucking chuckled to himself before saying that.
Yo, how fucking perfect is it that clanker meme completely took off as we're going through this fucking arc.
I love that this is also probably going to be posted in like January.
Yeah. That's not going to be funny then, but for the listening audience, that's very funny right now.
Holy fuck.
Fucking clankers.
I've seen how your group taking credit for what you've done to those Warforged. It's impressive.
And have you seen any of them alive?
Have.
In your travels?
I go to my bag. I probably put it in the bag of holding. Pull out the scraps that I've taken from the Warforged, the armor and the chest plate. I ain't alive after we've been done with them.
Well, then perhaps you would be used to the cracked Mesa clan.
He's looking over all of you guys, and I'm actually going to have to make a roll for him.
I wanted to use that word at some point. I needed to.
So, in complete transparency between player and DM, what's everyone's general disposition right now? And is Kree out of the bag?
Yeah, he's like peering over Rook's shoulder through this. Like, he is not hiding.
Okay. And what's everyone's general disposition with complete transparency?
Levi, I mean, not a big guy at all, through this conversation has kept his chest puffed out. Maybe it looks a little funny.
Rook's probably like the biggest, in terms of mass, but is very tail tucked.
Yeah, hesitation at least.
Yeah.
Honto's kind of not. He's half paying attention. He's kind of looking around, being a cat.
Kree is very trying to make eye contact with this guy. He heard War Party and East, and he's like, "We need this. We need this."
I ask again if work is something you're looking for. What I ask would be a commitment.
For such a high price, I asked what the cracked Mesa clan could do for the four of us.
You would be provided an equal share of any and all valuables collected during the war party's endeavors. You would be provided with mounts, if needed. You would be provided with rations for your journey and food and water. Each day you would be in the war camp. But you would also need to swear fealty to Vorgath. An oath that would be in place for as long as the war party continues its endeavors. You would carry our banners and represent our names. Preliminary understanding is that it would take 30 days, perhaps less, no more.
Can I ask how quickly y'all need us to move out?
As long as it takes. Your share of the wealth begins when you step foot in the war camp.
I look again to my compatriots. Puzzled look. Levi seems excited, but not ready to make a decision.
Is this Vorgath? Is he here? Is he east?
He is here.
I think perhaps we speak with him because we have just worked very, very closely with a, I believe, a close friend of his.
There is to be no audience with Vorgath. He is quite busy. I am Olor. I speak for Vorgath.
You are Olor.
He just looks at you.
Kree's like smiling.
And his general like disposition through this is like very deadpan. Like it looks like there's nothing behind his eyes. But the closer you are, the more you notice like his skin is like normal orcs you see, like very like green, verdant green. His skin color is more like a teal, kind of like a sea foam green.
Can I infer why that is at all, or?
Very interesting question. You can roll history for me at disadvantage. Just because you lived underground.
10.
You're not sure. You're not sure. You've heard of different colored orcs before, but exactly what causes the changes in pigmentation, you have no idea of the science behind or the purpose.
Well, I don't know if you know of Ihsan, the merchant, Ihsan, but he actually suggested that he recommended that we come to you because we are of the Adventurers Guild. Pull my badge out.
Flash the badge.
Number 4, yes. And I just look at everybody and I think that party number 4 would be willing to take this work.
Roll persuade. Does anyone want to help him? Do you want to say something?
I ask you, seem, I don't want to say desperate, but in need of medical care. Do you have that on your group right now, in your team?
The correct Mesa clan is strong, but lacks magic, specifically the divine healing magic. Rumors say that the divine are not with us here, that they cannot see into the Grand Urg, so no, we do not.
Then are we worth it to you?
I have seen a man made of cactus apply a balm to himself. I know not of your qualifications.
I'm gonna turn and give Rook 2 right to the chest. Two quick punches. Seems pretty solid to me. Not hurting, are you?
Are you?
No. Put away my hand that's bloodied on the one side now.
I have prickly hide.
I will allow you to also roll persuasion. What was the result, Cree?
The result?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
fuck.
your
I didn't
persuasion
roll.
check.
Holy shit. 15.
14.
I suppose you can meet with Vorgath if, as you claim, you are divine healers and do have relation with the coward, flightless bird. Do you truly have relation with him?
We've conducted business with him, that is correct, but I cannot say that we are dearest friends with him.
I will allow a meeting with Vorgath contingent upon your acceptance of this proposition. And I'd happily answer any questions you may have regarding it. When I have your word, I will allow you to meet with him.
I reach over Rook's shoulder and stick my hand out to shake it. To shake his if he accepts, and I say, "You have mine."
He does reach out and with a gauntlet hand shakes it, and he looks towards the remaining three.
Present him my palm.
He palm face up.
Yes.
He grabs it, reaches under it, and like pulls it closer, spits in it, and then slaps on the top.
Slide it off. And then sort of keep it hovered in the air next to me.
I want to stick a paw out with my claws out, and as I move it towards him, retract them. And, you know,
As it retracts, and roll perception.
15.
His hand starts moving before your claws even retract, indicative of either he has dealt with tabaxi before or he's not scared of getting sliced. And you're not sure which one, but his hand still goes out and doesn't miss a beat, grabs your hand, and shakes it.
Cool.
The cactus.
Rook looks hesitant, but he shakes.
Shakes.
Well, how much do you know of the Warforged?
Hell, we know them fuckers been coming out the ground. And as long as they're not mass, they're easy pickings.
They are violent and dangerous.
He nods.
They appeared half a season ago. Few and far between, eyes red, violent tendencies. Sighted first in the southeast mountains that are south of the Ebon Mines. 20 or so days ago, they began to get closer and higher in numbers to the fort. Scouts in the area reported that they inhabit the Ebon Mines. We had dispatched a war party of 30, sent to investigate. They have been there for under a week now, but latest reports say that they are exploring the mines. Warriors, wielding spears and shield. We have oracles, practitioners of divination, but None are fit to travel, and none would be helpful in the situation at hand. Magic users, for whatever they can conjure, are useful. So, as I said, what we can promise is a share of the wealth. A war party was established, and a camp made shortly beyond the Ebon Mines. 12-day travel east of here. I would provide you with direction. You would report, assist, help them in any way you possibly can.
What about, kind of point to the fortress behind him. What about bed while we're here, while we need to prepare our things?
How long would you need to prepare your things? Are you not fit to travel immediately?
I'm ready to go, perhaps with an afternoon's preparations, but I cannot speak for the rest of the group.
I will not lie, I think that a week's rest would be best for me, but I am not going to be... I don't want to be the vast majority of the votes. I can keep moving if we so choose to keep moving.
Let's rest. I think we need rest, or I can't heal.
The war party will be intact for the next 30 days, at most.
We'll be there when it matters.
Then, if that is the case, make your way here when you are ready to embark. I will let you meet Forgath, and then you will make your way.
I'll be honest, so I was asking for a place to stay, 'cause it's been 7 days, enough time to rest, enough time to
I would imagine
recharge
prepared
our healing.
Adventurers Guild members would be ready to go at a moment's notice, no?
Y'all ain't got cots. Ain't nothing I can lay my head on. At the end of the day, I'm not asking to hang out much, just somewhere to rest. I don't gotta pay no gold.
He nods, and he speaks words that you don't understand. And he looks at you, waiting.
What do those words seem? His same demeanor that he's kept this whole time?
Yes. Calm, monotone, deadpan.
Reach for him. Under his chin. Push it up to meet my eye line. He's gonna be opening those big doors for me.
Roll for initiative. Just Levi.
That was not my intention. Fuck, my initiative rolls are always terrible.
Over 20? No. 15 to 20. 10 to 15? 5 to 10.
5.
5.
I meant to open this. I don't want to be
As
loud.
the words escape your lips, a hard uppercut reaches into your stomach. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
You are going to suffer 4 points of bludgeoning damage as this gauntlet fist cuts up into your stomach, and you can feel it hit your bottom rib, knocking the wind out of you. He looks still same expression as he's had the entire time. What do you do?
I don't want to take my hand off the underside of his chin.
Oh, it's already fallen off by this point.
Start to bring it back up.
End of your turn?
That's no way to treat a guest. and probably your best hope in this matter.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
What?
14.
End of your turn.
Yes.
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
You are going to suffer 2 points of damage as across your right side he knocks you with a gauntleted fist across the bottom of the chin. Still deadpan expression. Anyone else react during this? Anyone taking any meaningful action, I should have
Not
asked.
really.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. No. I'm not getting fucking.
Yeah,
Dude,
just gotta watch
Hontō
this
has
shit.
barely been in this combo. He didn't
Yeah.
go long.
Rook's like,
Nah.
what are you doing?
Levi.
Not much you can do here.
A little bit more huddled over now. Grabs Orlor by the calves at this point and steadies himself. All I asked was for a cot. 4 at most. Just don't want to pay the gold.
It's the end of your turn. I can't even have you roll for that. I'm sorry. And that's going to be a 16 to hit.
It hits.
You're going to suffer 2 more points of damage as the calf that you were holding on to kicks you in the bottom of the jaw, sends you back on your back, and he looks down. 7 days. Return. Meet Vorgath. And leave. For the Ebon Mines. I have your word and your handshake. You will represent the Cracked Mesa clan. You will carry our banners. And you will swear fealty to Vorgath.
I lay back, on my back, looking up at him. Wipe the blood off the side of my mouth. I'll be sure to tell your daddy what you did here today.
He turns around and starts walking away. We're out of combat as he begins giving instructions to the orcs. Definitely out of earshot. I'd say maybe 30, 35, maybe 40 feet away. What do you guys do?
Stand up. Spit a big loogie of blood out onto the ground. I'll enjoy his death. When it comes, when it comes. So where the hell we sleeping?
I don't know about tonight, but I need to go to the market to make a purchase. Shall we?
Yes, we shall. I hop out of the pouch. I think it's time to stretch my legs anyway. Stretch out.
What was that? How do you spell that guy's name?
It would be spelled O-L-U-R. Rook, following.
Following.
Now, what store shop are you looking for? Are you looking to enter the bazaars or perhaps one of the other shops that you may have passed? Are you looking for something specifically that you haven't seen before? What are you looking for?
Fabrics.
Fabrics. Okay. You begin making your way through. Anyone else have any other intentions or motivations? Or are you guys just following Hontō?
If we're RPing this, I would definitely want to stick with Hontō, but I do want to also go to whatever smith or forge that they have, and you might probably already guess why, so I can look for some armor.
Okay. Well, last session you actually met with Balgra in Balgra's Forged Wares. If you're to look for something else, you can, but he did say that he would be able to make you something for 45 gold.
Okay.
I'd like to try and find another healer kit to buy, if possible.
Yeah, and you did see one of the shops at the bazaar that was selling one.
Did I go in there?
You did not.
Okay,
You just
I
saw
wanna
it
go in
for
there
sale there.
after the fabric store.
Okay.
Joanne's.
Yeah, going to Joanne's. Joe Gorg's.
I don't know if this is metagaming, but like, I don't know if we decided on 7 days. Your like long rest thing. Are we like doing the shit that we do right after our long rest, like preparing? Can we do that in this time?
It is, yes, during that long rest.
Yeah.
I like to say at the end of it, as if it's like part of your long rest. So, with a consensus here, are we starting the long rest now?
That was just a question that I had. I mean, I don't know if we want to RP different things. Sorry, I was getting ahead of myself.
Well,
But
if
that
you-
was just a question I had for how I was going to go about the rest of what I was doing.
Okay. Did that answer your question though?
Yes.
Okay.
And I want to say, once again, I fucking forget the last session. Did I ask the smith, the blacksmith, if he had scrap metal?
You did not. You did not even go to the smith, but Cree did tell you that the smith had scrap metal.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it was actually near the stables, like near the stable/caravan yard where you guys also stayed last night.
Sorry, final question too. Is Fort Chasm as engulfed in walls as the Avant Castillo was?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But there is a lot here. You guys feel like you haven't seen much of like the western part of the fort as you have the eastern part. If the parade grounds is like the central area, Godgut Keep is to the north, the stable yards that you've been at are to the east, the bazaar is to the south, and you guys haven't really checked out the west too much. As far as a fabric shop goes, it's not hard to find a small stand right on the edge of the bazaar being operated by a hobgoblin. Looks like they're selling bolts of fabric, twine, yarn, pretty much anything that you would be looking for unless you have something very, very specific. What are you looking for exactly?
Well, Honto's, he's going through, he's using his, he might even be closing his eyes. He's using his hands, his paws, and he's feeling he wants premium, heavyweight, thick cotton plush, like just, you know, like a spool of yards of it. Not necessarily the whole thing, but you know, like
For hand wraps?
no, he's just looking. Like he just wants to see what they have.
Any colors specifically?
No.
So it seems like at this small shop, like I mentioned, Hobgoblin, who has several bolts, some of the fabric and textiles look like stained a little bit, selling canvas, rolls of burlap, yarn, twine, all sorts of stuff, as well as like actual like thread for sale here. Various colors, but all of them seem earthen in color. So I would say grays, greens, browns, oranges, reds, tans for sure, but a various amount of materials. Cotton, maybe a little tough to see. Wool for sure. Burlap. I would say you find cotton. Yeah, definitely like cotton. Premium, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
like basic cotton.
yes, yeah.
Okay. Like, sorry, basic cotton, like in colors or just like
Yeah. So the cotton specifically, I would say you would find it in like gray, brown, and green, like a darker green, as well as white, just straight white,
just
undyed.
on spools, like
Yes.
like a yard wide or something.
Yeah, so they're on like rods of wood, kind of rolled around a couple times over. They're all spread out on this table. This hobgoblin seems to be like trying to like put the thread through a needle as you step up.
You said white. Right? You said
Yep.
Yeah. How much for the white cloth?
A gold a yard.
Gold a yard. What is your bulk discount?
Bulk discount. You want to buy a lot?
What's a lot?
5 yards, 3 gold. You're talking about the cotton, right?
Point out that exact one. Yes.
It's the most expensive, hard to get. 5 yards, 3 gold.
Can I like? I want to look him up and down. Like, what's he?
Roll insight.
Dude, honestly, it's not like it's perception. Like, I just want to like, what is he like?
Yeah, I mean, well, I can just tell you straight up. hobgoblin, rough around the edges. He's got warts all over him. He's like brown-colored skin, like a deep brown, almost like a purplish-colored brown. As he's talking, he hasn't even looked you in the eyes. He's still trying to thread this needle. A mess. Tattered clothes. But the quality of the goods seem not in question. They seem like fine goods.
Okay, 3 gold, and I need you to cut it for me in a specific way, okay? Not too tough, just a couple cuts.
He stops trying to thread the needle.
What do you want?
2 cuts. 2 cuts. I want you to cut me one way. Well, cut it in, cut 5 yards first, right? And I want you to cut me maybe 6 inches width, 1 yard off of one end, right?
He nods. Second after he finishes his nod, you hear like the sound of the bolt unravel and just done really quickly.
3 gold.
And he said 2 cuts. The second cut, 6 inches off the length, whole way. Thank you.
3 gold.
Pat them all down.
Grabs it, sticks it in his pocket, goes back to trying to thread the needle.
I put my paw out to shake his hand.
He's threading the needle, looks up, reaches out, slaps it, goes back to trying to thread the needle. Misses like twice, pulls it out, sucks on the edge of the thread.
I walk out.
Walk away. What else are you guys trying to do here?
I told you what I wanted to do.
If I know that Kree is headed to the to the blacksmith, I want to go with him.
Okay. So Rook, easy enough to just go back to the place that you originally saw it. The healer's kit is for sale. It's 5 gold.
Buy that.
Hand wave it, easy enough for you to pick it up, give the 5 gold. That's it. Back to the blacksmith. This is going to be Bagra's Forged Wares. Now, Kree, you've been there before. The day prior you were in there. Before you even step in, you can hear the banging of metal on metal. Stepping in to see this large looking hobgoblin with this chunk of shrapnel in his eye, just beating out these rods. He looks up.
How can I help you?
Hello, I'm not sure if you remember me from yesterday, but I have a new friend here that would like to browse your wares. And then I look towards Levi.
Levi comes in battered, limping a bit. Raises a hand.
You can see this shop. There are several different pieces of crafted items all across the shop, mainly armors and arms. Now they look, some of them are nice, some of them are a little on the shaky side, rusted, chipped, weathered, but they all look like they're made out of recycled material, for sure. This person who's standing before you, staunch hobgoblin, he's wearing almost like gray overalls that are kind of rolled down and tucked in on his waist, banging out this rod, just kind of like looks up at you.
What are you looking for? You're bleeding.
Raw materials, if you got them.
Iron. Copper.
What's he crafting right now with iron?
Seems to be iron, maybe steel.
Yeah, you got an abundance of something, a little hard metal?
We got the junk out back.
You got a price on it?
5 gold for as much as you can carry in your hands.
Can I go back and look at what it looks like? Is it like sheets?
So you kind of step out back and walk your way around, just like walking straight away from this guy. Behind the shop, there's like this rickety scrap metal fence that encapsulates almost like the backyard of this shop, but it's filled. It's small, probably like maybe 20 paces by 20 paces, but it's filled with stuff. I mean, half-buried gear in the sand, warped armors, warped plating, dismantled bits of Warforged you notice as well. There's definitely some stuff here. You would need to take a closer look for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I want to take time to look at it. I'm looking for almost like, honestly, like flat sheets of metal as much as I can. Maybe a little bit of thickness to them. But the things that I think I can, under 2 arms, walk out of here with.
Okay, so you hop the fence. There's like no gate.
Yes.
Okay, hop the fence over and begin taking a look around. Kree's still inside with Bagra.
Yes, I'm not. So I see the chain shirt, correct?
You see it's scale mail. He said chain is too small for him to work with his big hands.
Yes, that's right. Okay. So do I see any chains in this?
No. Nope.
Okay, I just want to... So he has scale mail armor.
It does look too big for you, though.
Okay. Do I see any red banners on him in the shop?
Nope, you have not seen any.
I want to say to him, Mr. I'm sorry.
Bagra.
Bagra. Yes, Bagra. Are you affiliated with the Cracked Mesa clan at all, or what is...
I live here.
You live here?
Yeah.
I'd like to just know, look, I'm looking around the shop, what your opinion is. Look, I'm not from here. I'd like to know your opinion on the Cracked Mesa.
They're good. They make sure people don't die.
Yes, I see.
They give me money to make arms and armor sometimes.
And they give you money to make armor?
Sometimes.
Okay. They pay you?
Sometimes. Only sometimes.
But they never paid you to make any chain links, did they?
It's too small for my big hands.
I see, yes. Okay. So, might I ask how difficult it would be to convert or to make me something that would fit my size, being 2 feet tall?
Scale mail's easy, consists of a coat, leggings, and a gauntlet. I need to get lizard hide, dye a lizard hide I need to get. That would take me 3 days to make it. To make it for the coat, the leggings, and the gauntlets. I'm gonna overlay metal scales on top of the leather. Little rings, but they're pressed in really deep. For your size, 3 days, I said. 3 days.
3 days, and that is 45 gold?
45 gold, yes.
If I were to provide you all of the materials, would it be different?
I have the materials.
But if I were to give you materials for free, would that provide a discount?
Depends if it's quality. I get it cheaper than you can get it. I'm sorry. You can try. But if you'd like to do it, I'd like to start today.
Okay. If I could get you the materials, could I just get a ballpark estimate?
40 gold.
40 gold. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Bagra. I
Yes.
walk out.
Walk out. So, with Levi assessing various piles of junk, Kree possibly striking some deals, Rook purchasing a new healer's kit, and Hontō with a nice piece of fabric, the 4 of you begin your 7-day rest period before embarking on a new journey to the Ebon Mines to the far east. But that is where we're going to pick up next session. Was that an hour?
Thank you for listening to this installment of Shadow of the Seven, a Nasty Table production.